Hi, I'm Mike Mitchell, and today I'd like to tell you how to plan a business grand opening. If you're starting your own business, whether it's a small one or a big one, you're going to want to have a grand opening if you have some sort of retail outlet or some store or office where customers can come and visit you in person. And for a business grand opening, there are lots of small details that you have to think about before the big day in order to make it go smoothly. Because ideally, on that grand opening day, you don't want to be dealing with all of the petty details. You want to be out mingling with the people and introducing yourself to your new customers. So, when you're thinking about planning a grand opening, the first place is a location. Now, obviously, the best location would be to have it in your own office or store. But maybe if your office or store is relatively small and you're hoping for a very large grand opening, you might want to have it in maybe a hotel instead, where you can use their lobby and have their reception. Number two, you're going to need people at your grand opening. And where do you get these people? Well, normally you have to advertise. So when you advertise, there are a couple of different ways that you can do this. It can be paid advertising, or you can also send out press releases to various newspapers and magazines, and they will advertise your grand opening, and even better, they might come and record and report on your grand opening and give you valuable time for free in newspapers or on television. People is also important if you have some sort of existing customer database, previous customers, friends, basically anybody that you can invite to come on down. A large crowd attracts even more people. So if your grand opening only has one or two people standing in your store, it's not going to be very inviting for the rest of the people who might happen to drop by. So the more people you can have, the better. Number three, you might want to have some sort of printed material or some sort of promotional items, so that when these people leave your grand opening, they can take something with them to remember you or the services that you provide. And lastly, number four, the best way to attract people is to provide some kind of food. It doesn't have to be fancy or expensive. Even small snacks or drinks are fine, but people feel more social and more comfortable if they're eating food or drinking, and so if you can provide that as well, without it being a large expense, it will oftentimes help at your grand opening. And otherwise, good luck.